Hello everyone, Veronica Torres again. I have another morning message for you. Now, okay, here's the deal. So these morning messages started out as me and Elohim having little conversations in the morning. And then sometimes they had applicability to other people other than me, and I started sharing them, and they're great, and I love them, and I'm happy I shared them until one of these comes along, and you get to hear Elohim just totally busting me for being habitual, and oh my, here it comes. Here it comes. So I was getting ready to pick up a friend at the airport, and I was super distracted by a worry. Ironically, at this point, I can't remember what the worry was, but boy, was it hard that day. So here's our thing. Here's how the conversation went that day. I'm driving. I remember where I was driving. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So Elohim says, "What is your fear?" And I reply with blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. And Elohim says, "Can you give us a fear that doesn't involve outcome?" And I replied, "Nope." And Elohim said, "Exactly." Yeah. So, oh, here's the fear I had. I didn't read this before I started reading it to you. I had left later than I would have preferred to head to the airport, and I was anxious about my friend having to wait a long time for me at the airport. Going back to the conversation with Elohim, Elohim says, "Are you choosing stress?" And I said, "Yes." And Elohim says, "Look at that cow. Doesn't that cow look nice?" And I said, "Yes, it does." The moral of the story being, I'm choosing stress over looking at cool cows. Why was I doing that? Then, fast forward a little bit into this story, I missed the airport exit from the freeway. And then Elohim told me where to turn because I was lost. And they helped me get back on track. And it was really loud. Now, when Elohim talks to me, sometimes it sounds like a whisper. Sometimes it sounds, as in this case, like they were sitting right next to me. And it can be anywhere in between. And this time it said Elohim was sitting right next to me. It felt like they were in the car going, turn right, right now. So, I turned. And you know what? They were so right. That right turn took me right into the correct, if I had taken the correct exit, or the exit that would have been which I'm grateful for because I have no sense of direction whatsoever. So I just drove straight up to the airport curb, and my friend walked out like less than 2 minutes later, and we got in the car and drove away. And so the moral of the story was I stressed out, missed out looking at good cows, and got Elohim to bust my chops about it because I was making a choice to be stressed out instead of in the moment. And even though I got lost, I still wasn't late to the airport. So if you'd like to have a little private chat with Elohim and find out things like that and more, I have a couple of new private session things going on these days. You can have the regular private session with Elohim that I've always offered, the 50-minute and 30-minute sessions, or I have two new options. If you and some friends want to have a private group session, we can do it online or in person. If you're in the neighborhood, we can do private group sessions now. Or I was asked if I would be willing to set up a series of private sessions so that people could have a check-in, like every 2 weeks, a check-in to see how they were progressing with the things that were concerning them. And I think that could be super duper powerful. So I've made that an option as well, and I have a person already doing it, so it's super good. Anyway, you can learn more about that by following the links in the video descriptions, and I'll have more morning messages for you. They just get better and better as we go along. Subscribe to the channel to look at all of them. Bye.